I'm so hard on y'all on a daily basis because I know what you're capable of. I know what you're capable of. That ain't you. That ain't get your life don't have to be the life that your mama gave you. Your life don't have to be the life that your grandmother taught you and raised you to be. Your circumstances don't have to be, or the circumstances that you create for your children or the people that come after you can be much different than the circumstances that you think that you have to be subjected to. You don't have to be poor. You are blessed. I mean, listen, it don't matter what hood you was born in, what projects you came up in. If you are watching this live stream right now, you are in a position of power because that means that you can do whatever it is that you want to do. And you just going to have to make the sacrifices, man. You're going to have to start putting down and divesting yourself for just a little bit. Look, you don't even have to do it for a long time. All you got to do it is for a little bit, right? 10 years, 5 years, 1 year, 3 months to create a habit. And the point of this live stream is not even to rag on white people, but it's to help you to understand that they're not better than you. Nobody is better than you. It's you versus you. It's you versus you. And let's be clear, they not above it. They can get the smoke just like everybody else. It's white people. I know it's white people that rock with me. And guess what? They ain't feeling no certain type of way about it because they know it ain't about them. It's about a perception that is being placed upon you that is preventing you from being the best version of yourself. And so you keep believing that what somebody else told you about yourself, but they don't know you. They ain't you. They don't know what you feel. They don't know that hustle. They don't know that grind. They don't know what you capable of. They don't know that you a monster and what you done been through. Look, it's everybody that's in here right now. Everybody that's watching this right now. You done been through something. Everybody that's watching this right now, you've been through something. I'm going to read the super chat shortly. No matter what you present yourself to be on your next date, because we dress it up. You put the makeup on in order to hide the wounds. You dress yourself up in order to present yourself as the best person possible in order to try to impress somebody that really don't care nothing about you. I live my life like an open book because I'm open to criticism, understanding that you can overcome whatever your circumstances are, good or bad, the decisions that you made in order to be the best version of yourself. Listen. It's not about presenting yourself to be perfect. It's about giving them the story of what an overcomer looks like. Your parents went through it. Your grandparents went through it. Your great-great-grandparents went through it so that you didn't have to do it. It's not about being perfect. It's about being an overcomer. The greatest lie that's ever been told to you and black people is that we have to put on a perception of perfection. That's not even what the Bible is about. All of the stories in the Bible have nothing to do with presenting yourself to be perfect. I'm not interested in being perfect. I'm interested in being perfectly flawed because that's what make me, me. When I have a coaching call with y'all, a lot of times I ask y'all questions on the very, very first coaching call, and it's a me understanding you because there is no one-size-fits-all solution to what success looks like. So your past, where you are today, and where it is that you're going is much different than the person that I talked to prior to that. And in order for me to be able to pour into you, I need to understand you so that you know that I got your best interest at heart. So when I hold you accountable, when I kick your ass, you know it's not because I'm trying to get on you. It's because I want the best for you. I'm not interested in changing. I'm not interested in being different with regard to being perfect based off of what you think perfection is. I'm interested in being perfectly flawed because that is the thing that's going to propel me to be successful. You look at the things that you've been through and then you say, well, I'm behind the 8 ball or they better than me. They not. They trauma filled, they broken in the inside, and they've never truly healed. And the only difference is that you think that it's a perception of success. And that's why you keep leaning to Instagram and the pictures in order for you to get your inspiration. My whole goal here and living my life like an open book, showing my flaws, showing my successes, showing you the bank account. Shout out to the Patreon members. Showing you the W-2s, showing you the growth, showing you what I've suffered through. If anybody has actually looked at the old vlogs where I shown you what I was going through in order to build the restaurant, the story isn't about how to build the restaurant. That's the story that I'm giving you now, is the learned lessons. I was showing you the process of what I suffered through. When I was building a restaurant, in the middle of it, that's when my father died. And I didn't finish the restaurant in order to be profitable. I finished it because I told my father that I would do so because it's a reflection of my character. My story and what it is that I show y'all in all of my vlogs, it's not the story of what success looks like. It's the journey beyond what it is that you're doing so that you can overcome and become a better version of yourself every single day. It's incremental process. It's an incremental process. It's showing you that against all odds and against all hate and against everything that people try to paint you out to be, there's nobody that can stop you except for you. It's not a white man that is holding you down that can stop you. How you gonna believe in God and then you gonna tell me that it's a white man that's preventing you from being successful? So what you telling me is that this white man is greater than your God, right? How you gonna sit up and come up on my fucking panels and then tell me that you believe in God, but it's another human being that got flesh in your flesh and blood in your blood and bleed just like you is holding you back from being successful? How is that fucking possible? How is it possible for a woman to prevent you from being successful if you a man that truly believe in what it is that you, if you a king, how is it possible for another minor human being to prevent you from being successful? It ain't a video that you can fucking make that's going to stop me from making another $1 million over the next 3 months. Every single video that somebody make about me, don't you know that my Patreon grow exponentially more? It's nothing that anybody can do to stop you. If it's a white man that's preventing you from being successful, then you have no God. You are no God. You are not made in the image of God. You don't even believe. It's nothing for you to do except for go over there and get the fuck out of our way so I can take my bag chasers forward and continue to be successful. It's no way you can sit here and telling me that they God is more powerful than your God and you got God within you, especially for you motherfuckers that's saved. Anton don't cuss when you say that. Anton don't say nothing when you say that. Don't tell me what to say. I know a lot of y'all was raised in the church and you forgot what it meant to be saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, speaking in other tongues as the Spirit of God give utterance. You forgot that you was raised in the church. You forgot that your grandmother put you on the altar in order for you to call out to God and call out to Jesus so that you can then get saved and then have the Spirit of God within you. A lot of y'all, this is way over your head, and I know that you don't get it, and I know you don't understand it, and so I ain't necessarily speaking to you, but it's some people out there that truly understand. If you really come from this, if you came from the gutter, if you know what it means to actually tarry, to wait before God, calling his name, if you truly understood what that spirit was, you forgot about what those things was that they put inside of you, but put it in a child and he'll never depart from it. You don't know nothing about this life. You don't know where we come from. You don't know nothing about fasting. You don't know nothing about stays. Only my real church members, only the people that really come from the black church really understand what a stay is. You don't know what a stay is. You don't know what's being locked inside of a house or locked inside of a church, praying, petitioning, begging God, praying for people, healing, going out, feeding people, feeding the sick in the middle of a pandemic. You out there handing out food and praying for people and doing all. You don't know nothing about this life. That's where I come. See, I come from the real black church. What you gonna tell me? That the internet gonna stop me? That a bunch of ones and zeros on my TV and on my computer screen is going to be the thing that then stop me? Some imaginary white man is going to prevent me? How? 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 And when I'm saying fasting, I'm not talking about the type of fasting that they telling y'all to do on the internet with food. See, my real saints know what fasting really was. When we say fasting, it's a completely different, like I said, some of y'all not going to get it. Some of y'all not going to get it. When we say fasting, we talking about removing every single barrier between you and God so that you can truly consecrate and concentrate. It's two words, consecrate and concentrate from the real black church. You're removing every barrier, sex, sleep, food, drugs, video games, anything that's preventing you from becoming one with God. And until you truly reach that moment, it could be days, it could be a week. You don't know nothing about the church. You don't know nothing about what it was that we used to do in order to really gird up to prepare ourselves for what it is that we're dealing with right now. You don't know nothing about this. And so it's easy for people to fall off. And I've seen so many different people fall off throughout my journey. I've seen a lot of people fall off throughout my journey. And we still here, still doing the work, still holding on, still continuing to propel ourselves, and still speaking it as though we never lost it. And sometimes y'all need to be reminded of who the fuck you are. You different. You was built different. You was taught different. You was blessed. Your grandmother prayed a special blessing on you before you was born. And you got something in you that you need to let come out of you. And you need to stop being this dusty based off of a perception that was beat into your head by this black culture, by rap music, and the people that surround you that told you and taught you inherently by their own things, by their own problems and their own trauma that they then projected onto you, that you was anything less than a king or a queen. You better than that. Meaning that you can't subject yourself and just let anybody fuck on you. Everybody don't have access to your dick. Everybody shouldn't have access to your pussy. Everybody shouldn't be able to tap into you and call you at any time. Why are peasants able to easily get in contact with a king or a queen? Why are you listening and taking advice from people that can't add value into your life? Why are you not surrounded by people that can actually teach you something or give you more insight and information for you to be able to level up? But you continue to subject yourself, hiding. That's all you doing is hiding amongst dope dealers and killers and stealers and people that ain't even worthy of carrying your jockstrap. You're hiding from your purpose, hiding from your greatness, hiding from the money that's trying to chase you down, hiding from God. You can't hide from God. Listen, if you listening to this right now, you're not hiding. You can't get away from it. It's still yours. It's time to stand up, though. It's time to stand up. Stop hiding from your blessings. And there's some stuff you're going to have to do. And it's not going to feel good, but you built for it. If anybody was built for it, it's you. It's yours. It's your turn. It's your turn. No matter what you thought was against you, no matter what you thought the obstacles could look like, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's yours. It's already yours. You don't even have to earn it. The only thing you have to do is unlock it. You just got so much dirt and so much grime on your key that it don't even fit into the lock anymore. It's yours. It's already yours. It was never anybody else's. Somebody can't take what's already ordained for you. It's yours. Go get it. I can't take what's yours. Can't nobody take what's yours. And certainly can't no white man or white woman take what is already ordained for you. Is yours. Now go get on your grind, man. Go sit on your throne. It's time.